Alright, so today we are surviving 100 days in a jungle-only world, but actually not just that. On top of it, it's gonna be on an island, a jungle island. So we have this little bad boy right here, but we also got this little microscopical island in the middle, and then another little island over there, which, alright, I actually see cows. This is nice. I am very happy to see that, actually. I feel like we can do something interesting expanding over these 100 days with these 3 islands. And of course, if you want, I'll put the seed and the actual coordinates in the description. But I think that means that we just gotta get to work, because it's not like we have much to work with, but we got something, so let's get it. So I suppose step number 1, just get a bunch of wood. That should be enough for a crafting table, so we can make ourselves a pickaxe. Just like that, and we can go down, and hopefully there'll be stone right down here. Well, that's not what you want to see, is it now? That's not what you want to see at all. Alright, there we are. This is what I like to see. With those 6 pieces, we can make ourselves a stone pickaxe and an axe. And honestly, I should probably just start by chopping this entire tree down. Maybe first off, I just pick these 2 small ones out and then go for the big one. I feel like 1 axe is actually not gonna do it, so let's go down, grab a few more pieces of stone so we can actually make like 2 more. That should probably be enough to chop this thing down. I gotta use my brain though. Let's actually use our brain. Let's grab 8 more pieces of cobblestone so we can make a furnace, which then is gonna give us torches. Because we all know before we've blinked an eye, it's gonna be nighttime. Alright, give me some of that good. Gotta also remember to pick up all of these different saplings. It's not that I really need them all that bad, but should probably still do it. Let's actually just clear out this entire island right here so we actually have some proper space to work with. Obviously, I had to make sure I used the durability in all 3 of them, because why not? Alright, that's a bit of charcoal, which means we can now make a few torches, which is going to make us a lot safer. I guess we just quickly light up this little beautiful island we got going right here. We don't really have to worry about these other islands for the time being, but I definitely want to go over to see if there's just 1 cow or if there's more. Because if there's just 1, I don't really know what to do with that. I really don't, but gotta make sure this thing down here is safe. And then all I gotta do now is I just gotta chop this big boy down. As if I wasn't already loving what's going on right now. Can you see that over there? We have a panda. No actual way. We gotta go over. We gotta say hello. There is no way. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, man. Get me in this boat and let me go say hello to my little friend. Oh, what's up, bro? What's up, man? How you doing? What else might there be over here? Is it just gonna be 1 cow or is it gonna be 2? I suppose while I'm here right now, I might as well just light this up, right? Oh, we got a parrot. That's cool. Actually, I'll take it, I suppose. Alright, I don't have any more torches, but also it seems that it is just gonna be 1 cow. There's this one right here, and if I'm scouring through, that is unfortunately the only cow. As well as that, it's the only panda. Your name will be Timothy. He just nodded. A little unfortunate that there aren't more, but then again, what can you really expect? Oh, what's that over there? Ooh, is that? I think that's a ruined nether portal. Oh, that's quite interesting. We are definitely out in the middle of absolutely nowhere though. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it has a chest. And it has it has basically nothing of use, but you know what? I am taking it. Alright, that's pretty cool though. That is pretty cool. I guess that's better than nothing. At least we now know that there's not going to be anything really interesting over here, which means I suppose I can just travel back to my little island. It really does look beautiful when you come this way though. It really does. I'm liking this. I think I can do something quite awesome with this over time. We also have gotten ourselves oak saplings from some of these leaves right here, which is actually awesome. That means that we have more than just 1 type of tree. And there's a skeleton. Now is where we gotta start thinking strategy. For some reason, I am not seeing any fish in the water, which is odd. I would expect there to be fish and that would have been an awesome food source. Why that's not spawning might be due to the fact that this is a jungle only world. I cannot answer that question. I genuinely do not know. What I do know is that if I go around and grab all of these different seeds, at least we can start making bread. So let's do that. Ooh, that only gave me 3. I definitely was expecting more. That means that we will probably just have to go over to that island and absolutely annihilate that as well. And it seems like I've lit this up very nicely, so I should be safe. So let's go to town. Alright, that seems to have been most of the pieces around here. That gave me 23. Make that 24. In theory, I feel like it would make sense for me to actually move over to this bigger island, because this island over here is really small, and at least this island right here is somewhat of a decent size. So if I just grab my crafting table and my furnace, I guess we just make it over there instead, since it kind of makes more sense to stay over there when it is actually much bigger. So I should probably do a little bit of cleaning up on this island just to help me actually see how much we have to work with. So let's clean this up at least just a little bit. So while I was cleaning this island up, which it is absolutely clean now, 3 sheep has spawned over on this island. 3. I'm literally not even like, this feels like it's cheating, but I swear to God, this happened. What I'm thinking is I want to make sure that I take these sheep away from that island and bring them over here, because I guess that means that potentially more is going to spawn there over time. I'm not exactly sure, but I think that might be the case. I want to do a few things. I want to make myself a shovel, and I also want to make myself a hoe. I don't want this bird to leave. You know what? I'll tame this bird. Come on. I have a good amount of seeds. I can do this. Don't be stubborn. Don't be stubborn. You're being stubborn. You're being very I don't have enough. Why? Okay, there it is. Did you take 14? You're crazy. Bird, you're crazy. 14 is ridiculous. What are you doing now? Fluffy, what are you doing? Okay, sit. There we are. Thank you, Fluffy. All right, I just want to make sure I clean these few pieces out right here. And then what I want to do is I just want to put down a farm so we can actually start getting some stuff going. So I had 24 pieces of wheat, but I guess I'm a real dummy and now I have 10. It is what it is, bro. It absolutely is what it is, but we'll plant that down and then hopefully that's going to give us a little bit of food over time. And then I suppose that I just go over here, grab these sheeps and bring them back. That brings all the 3 bad boys to the island. And what actually that means is that I want to go down now and I want to see if I can find myself some iron, because then I can shear these guys and we can have ourselves a bed. Let's see if I can find iron before running out of 11 torches. Finally. Let's go. If this is just the one, you're going to see a very pissed off me. It is not. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's absolutely get it. How many though? I believe that's 6 pieces. Yes, it is. 6 is absolutely more than enough for me to be happy with. There's definitely a few issues that we're running into right now. One of them is we're very low on food. Second one, we gotta get some more torches, but that's not really an issue. That's a quick fix. That actually took a lot longer than I thought it would just to find a few pieces of iron. Like that's quite crazy, man. Pretty bad luck. Any more mobs on the island? No. Fortunately not. That'd have been really cool. Let's start off by popping down our furnace right here and let's just get a whole bunch of charcoal, right? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's go crazy. Absolutely none of this has grown. That is not an issue though. Let's melt down our 6 pieces of iron. Let's pop down these 2 chests right here so we can start storing a bit of the stuff that we don't really need. Suppose I can just pop down these cocoa beans to grow. I'm gonna throw down a good amount of these oak saplings right here. They're easy to chop down and there's a good chance of them dropping me apples. And they also drop many more saplings in comparison to what jungle trees do. They don't really drop that many saplings. So then what I think my next plan now is that I might just actually grab some of this jungle wood right here and just make myself a little composter. That should give me a good amount of bone meal really quickly so I can start actually breeding all of these sheep. And with breeding these sheep, we then have a quick way to get a bunch of food quickly as soon as we've bred a bunch of them. Let's start off by grabbing ourselves a shear so we can sheep these guys. So we can shear these guys. We can also sheep them, but I prefer to shear them. I guess both are good. But you can't use different colored wood for a bed, so we kind of have to wait until they grow back so we can actually get a fully whatever which one grows first, I guess. So I have a bunch of saplings right here. I think I'm gonna compost all of them and see how much that's gonna give me. It's probably not even gonna give me all that much. Damn, that's one only? That's kind of ridiculous. I thought it was gonna be at least a little more. That did fully grow that one though, so that's a win. I guess the more the merrier, so I'll take it. If this island spawns me a cow, oh my god, I'd be so happy. That would be so freaking awesome. Maybe what I could do is grab a bunch of dirt and go over there and expand the island. Maybe that will make it so that more spawn. I'm not actually sure about that. All right, there we are. Thank you much. That should give us, yeah, that gives us 3 pieces of gray wool, which means that we now have our bed. Making good progress right here. Damn, you're already back? Holy man, why are you so quick and the other one is so slow? We'll need the wool for future stuff, so we'll just keep on shearing them. I guess I'll utilize these last few pieces of iron to make myself, that's not what I wanted to do, make myself my first iron pickaxe. Yo, this guy just keeps on growing, yet these other 2 have not grown once yet. What is going on? That's kind of weird. I think for now, in terms of making any sort of progress, what I might just have to do is go back. Oh, my hunger. Oh, my hunger is actually hella far down. Why aren't there any fish? I was just trying to boat out to see if I could actually find any fish, but it seems like I just really can't. But I just found this island that is very close to my island. My island is right there. This thing is right here. And what I'm seeing is sugarcane. And obviously, there is no way I am passing up the opportunity to get sugarcane. We need that bad. That is absolutely everything we needed from this island, and it's absolutely better than nothing. I guess, you know what, man? I should actually try and grab these seeds. 10 more seeds is definitely not bad. I guess a thing that I should note for myself in the future is that if you set your world to a jungle only world, there are only no fish spawn. I really do not understand why that's the case, but we got a lot more seeds now, so let's just plant all of those down, and hopefully soon we can actually get some food. We can even put our sugarcane down. Everything is growing a little bit right now. We have ourselves a bunch of sheep right now, and we have ourselves a little farm, so that's going to give us a little bit of food over time. Right now, I'm utilizing every single piece of wheat just to get as many sheep as I possibly can. The sugarcane farm is also becoming pretty solid in terms of size, and I even spend a little time down in the mines getting some more iron. Now, instead of the usual going down there and spending like days upon days upon days gaining a bunch of different types of iron and diamonds and all that sort of stuff, I'm so extremely safe on this island that I think wasting time on getting a bunch of different armor and stuff like that, it just kind of feels pointless to me. I think I'd rather just start building right now, because I have a really good idea for a really cool base on this island. So what I'm gonna do is I need a bunch of dirt, and then I'm gonna go out to this tree in the middle and then expand out on both sides of this tree, and that's where I'm gonna build this base. But before I can do that, I need as much dirt as I can possibly get. I gotta make sure I keep coming up here so I can actually extend this farm as much as possible. But if I can just find a few dirt patches just like this right here, this should hopefully give me a good amount of dirt. For now, about almost 4 stacks of dirt is gonna do it. Let's breed a few of these sheep right here. And then since I've already been really smart and chopped down a bunch of trees, we already got a bunch of wood lying in these chests. So let's jump in our boat and let's just sail out to this tree right here. So here's what I'm thinking for the time being. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna utilize this 4x4 in the middle right here to just be the middle of everything. And then on each side, just to start off with, to keep it simple, I'm gonna go 20 blocks out on every single side. Now we have somewhat of a decent space to work with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start expanding out slowly but surely and see how this build will come together. What I'm thinking to start off with is I want to grab a few cobblestone walls and probably a boatload of oak fences. That tree literally just grew, which is absolutely perfect. We're gonna need that like crazy. Then I want to grab myself a whole bunch of oak planks, but I also want a whole bunch of oak slabs. Then what I'm thinking is I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's number 5, so that's where we throw down slabs and then stone walls on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, slab, slab, wall, wall. 2, 3, 4, slab, slab, wall, wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, slab, slab, wall, wall. So this is kind of just going to be like the middle of what I think this tree is honestly just going to stay, and it's just kind of going to be like a tree in the middle of the build. And then just maybe I throw slabs in between all the way around to just kind of connect the build, which will give us something like that going all the way around. I then believe what I want to do is I want to take the oak planks and just go all the way out, so they're literally just gonna hit the edge of this thing, and then in the middle of those I'm just gonna take oak slabs going all the way through. Then out on the front right here I want to change these two pieces out and throw in a couple wall on each side. So in the middle right here there are 14 blocks, which means this right here is the middle part of this. It doesn't feel like it's the middle part, but it actually is. It really doesn't feel like that though. I think this is going to be better. So I'm just going to have it be 8 blocks on this side and 6 blocks on this side. So we can remove this right here, and then we can throw a slab down on each side, and this will kind of lead down to this area. Yeah, then what I'm thinking is I just kind of go through with slabs all the way through here. And then like we've done on the other side, we can extend this out where we can connect this right here with the slabs. And then I suppose I can just kind of repeat that by going 1 block out there so it gives a solid distance. And then we can remove that and fill these last few blocks in with a wall over on the side here. So that gives us something like this right here. This is kind of like a little walking garden, almost leading over to the other side from this side. So then what I'm thinking is that I kind of want to utilize these small little gardens in between. So right in here and then also out here, I want to just do farms. And since I don't really have anything except wheat, I'm just going to make the wheat farms. If we do end up being lucky enough to kill a zombie that drops us either a carrot or a potato, we might just change it into that. But for now, since we do not have the ability to get that, we'll just stick with actually having wheat farms. Now that's only going to be for this front part right here. So this side over here and this side here is going to be where the wheat farms are leading out here. On this side right here, which is going to be the quote-unquote backside, I think that's where I'm going to try and fit in some sort of housing area for storage, beds, and all that good stuff. But if I just lead this out like I've done on the other side right here, we kind of have an idea of exactly how this front is going to look. So then taking my wonderful slabs, we just go all the way through here. And just like that, we've replicated the same thing on both sides. I'm not trying to do too much about this right now since I might actually end up expanding, or who knows, man. This is kind of just a full-on freaking freestyle. Got a little bit of inspiration from Google, but going full freestyle basically. No idea how this is going to end up. One thing I do know is I'm going to need a lot more jungle wood, which is why I grew this tree. What we need right now is we need a bucket. We actually need a bucket at this point, man. We really badly need that. So let's grab ourselves a bucket, and I suppose while we are here, we should just make ourselves a little chest as well to just fill in a few things, because I do seem to be starting to get a lot in my inventory. I got a bunch of wood at this point right now, so we have enough materials to really start working on things. So what I'm thinking is area like inside here and over there as well is where all of the actual farms is going to go. So if you can just do, that's not what I want to do that, and then let's replicate that on this side right here as well. Probably not going to end up actually being able to reach out completely to the side, so we might have to do a few more around. Wow, did I just get hit by a thunderstorm? I think I did. Thank God I can just sleep that away. I don't need no thunderstorm, man. I believe that now I can literally just do this all the way around, and we got ourselves a few farms going here. And then we can take all of our seeds and fill in. I do believe that I possibly want to do farms on the outside right here, but I think for now that's going to wait. I just wanted to kind of place that down for now, just to kind of have it grow up and see how it feels when it's actually fully grown. I feel like the next really big step for us to do is probably start working on this backside. The real question is just exactly how I want to tackle this. I do have a few ideas, but exactly 100% how we want to do this, that's a great question. See, if we just fill in these slabs right here, we kind of complete this all, at least for now. All right, with this last extension right here, it is completely the same on both sides. So what I am thinking now is that maybe if I throw down a slab so it kind of just elevates it up a little bit, I can then make a bunch of oak slabs that I can start just filling in right here. So this is going to be like our floor inside the actual house. And I'm thinking utilizing as much space as possible is probably going to be the best idea. Maybe if I remove this potentially, so that will have stairs going up. I think that is going to extend nicely. And then if I just kind of fill this out a little bit with slabs, we have some sort of idea what to go with. It's always the worst thing about the freestyling. You just never know what's actually going to end up happening. I feel like what I would like is maybe to gather a bunch of sand at some point very soon. Because with all of that sand, I can then make glasses. So we kind of have a open front on this house right here, which I think could look nice. So that maybe if I do something like just filling this in right here, so we have this little front area here, throw in stairs at this back side of the build so it kind of elevates itself just a little bit. And if I then replicate that on this side, I then make some glass with some glass paints, but then probably remove this right here and then taking some of the oak log and just going up like this right here, just to kind of change the contrast just at least a little bit so it doesn't look completely boring. So then we will have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right here, and then it starts going in. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, same here. So maybe then on the back side, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be the exact same size on every side. So maybe if I do another block right here, and then maybe if I just kind of go in like this right here, this is going to be more so the back side of the actual building. So that would probably mean something like here is where we add in a few more of these, and then we just have it go. And we can then nice and easy, quickly, that is not the right block. But we can grab these slabs and just fill it in, and we have ourselves a fully complete floor where we just gotta fill in this backside to kind of complete it all. And we definitely gotta change this bottom block right here. That's unacceptable. We're not doing that. We're doing it the proper way. But something like this right here, I do feel looks really cool. I want to figure out exactly how tall I want to make this, but if I just have some sort of glass in the middle and then maybe another upside down stairs with glass in the middle, I think, oh, it's gonna look sick, bro. I think that's gonna look really sick, but that does require me to get an outrageous amount of glass, which is unfortunately not something that I have right now. Also, this bird is all alone out there. We cannot have that happen. That's not okay, man. Come on. We need this little bird. Where are you? There you are. I got you, man. Just all alone in the water, bro. That's just not okay, man. You can't just do this, right? We have a nice little island. You are more than... That was... Really? Did I just tame him with literally like one... Is he on my shoulder? He's on my shoulder. He's now gone. Wait, if he just stays there... Oh, he doesn't. I was about to say, if he just stays there, that's kind of perfect, but he cannot, apparently. Wait, does he just follow me? Actually, if I just go back into land, does he maybe just follow me? I think maybe. He's tamed now, at least. Oh, there he is. He just spawns. Okay, come on. I forgot. He just literally follows me. Perfect. I'll just sit you... I'll just place you down right here. Kind of just matching in perfectly with my grass. There, you can stay right there. That's alright, perfect spot for you. It's almost getting nighttime, which means I'll probably have to grab myself a quick nap. And I can see a lot of my wheat over here has also grown, so I can maybe get myself a few more pieces of bread. And also, I don't even know if I've shown you this, we got a lot of sheeps now. We got plenty of sheeps. So let's quickly harvest as much of this as we can, and then somehow, someway find the best and easiest way to get a whole bunch of sand so we can get glass. That gives me 13 pieces of bread, and we can breed a few sheeps right here. I have my little cave down here, but I do not think... There is a little bit of sand, but I do think if I mine this... Yeah, I think it's going to end up having water drop upon me, so that's not going to be the best decision. Honestly, I think the best decision in terms of getting sand is literally just getting it out here in the water. So with all of that filled in, I actually think I want to extend it by at least one block. It feels way too off being that one short, so I think I might have to do this all the way around. Alright, I think that's gonna help just a little bit. You know what, man? While we're at it, let's literally add just another one. Let's just literally add one more. I don't know why. I just feel like... I don't know. There's just something in me that tells me that would be a good choice. Alright, I think that's gonna do it. So we have front side number 1 and front side number 2. So we definitely have something to go off with for the moment. I think what I might as well do while I'm here is quickly maybe do something for this door as well. Okay, that's an interesting decision that I came up with. I suppose that means that just for these specific windows right here, I think I'm gonna have to grab full blocks. I wonder if you can hear the birds in the background in that last clip. Alright, we got plenty of glass here. Let's just remove these blocks and fill them in with full blocks instead. That feels like it works so much better. So let's replicate this on that side. Okay, it's starting to slowly but surely come together. I like where it's going. It for sure does need more love than this, but it's a very good start. My next thing is gonna be, I want to add another layer. I don't know why, I feel like another one is needed. Okay, I think that helped a little. Something that I feel like would really make things look good around here is probably adding another layer. And then since we've added another layer, what might be really good to do is add another one. All right, perfect. I think that will be the last one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place myself that right there. And then for the outsides, I'm going to just literally fill them in with stairs all the way around. That's a lie, because I'm not actually going to do that. See, I'll do it for this first side right here because that makes sense. But when we come to this side right here, it won't actually make sense since we're going to need glasses. So what's going to be better is just literally to just add these guys in instead. Because then we can just perfectly add glass on top of them without any worries, and it's just going to be simple. It's going to cost us a little bit more, but it's alright. I don't really care about that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place an oak block here, combine with another one on this side, and that's where I'll fill in the stairs on the back. And then I can throw in these last few here, and just like that, and then we can just kind of have this go a little bit up. And we can have it connect all the way around. So that gives us this right here going all the way around. I will have to get a lot more glass, and I also think unless I have a lot of oak wood lying around, I'm gonna definitely run out. Yeah, I don't think I have anything lying around. Thankfully, I have started growing some trees because I kind of knew that was gonna happen. I got plenty more sand right here that we can start smelting down, so that's perfect. I got 40 in there as well. Nice. So probably grabbing a good amount more wood, that's probably not even gonna do it, but at least it's going to do it to start off with, and then we can always see how much more we're going to need later on. So let's quickly tear this down and then extend the entire build. So we need a roof on this house now, and I'm thinking that is actually just going to be very simple. I've gotten myself a handful more glass. It's not going to be enough, but it's going to be a decent amount, at least for now. So I want to make sure that almost the entire roof is glass, because it's just going to be so much more open, so much more free, and I guess rather unique. So now I want to figure out exactly how I want to do the roof before getting too crazy. Maybe something like a slab right here with another slab on top that then leads into glass, and then that's just gonna kind of go through the entire build. What if I just fill this out right here, and then maybe we just fill all of these in? That's not where I wanted it. I want it to be one down, and then just like that, going all the way over, we can have these perfectly. So let's try and jump down and see how that looks. That was terrible. I don't hate it. It's kind of tough to tell from down here, but I feel like it works. What I'm mostly just caring about is that the inside looks really, really good. I kind of like the contrast between oak, log, and then oak once again. So I think that's what we're going to stay with. So I guess let's go up here and let's fill in this entire room. I'm confident I'm going to stay with this because if I decide that this is not it, well, that's going to be quite terrible since I have no way of getting this glass back. I'll have to destroy it all. Nah, this will work. I like this. So that lasted much shorter than I thought it would. I did not even... I really did not get far whatsoever. I thought that was at least gonna last me a bit more than that, but nope. I need a bunch more slabs, and as well as that, I need a bunch more glass. Now, slabs, no issue whatsoever. We're good on that front. We got plenty of oak. Glass, on the other hand, I can't remember if I have any left over that was cooking down earlier, but I'll check that. I think I'm actually liking it, man. I guess it's a little odd,
but I don't know, man. I just think it's really cool. Like, it's just very different and so open and nice. I don't know. I like this, man. I'm gonna stick with it, man. I don't know if I'll say it's the greatest thing that I've ever done, because it probably isn't. I don't know. There's just something about it that I like. Oh, okay. I got 41 here, and I got another 41 in there, and we can cook these 32 down as well. It's not quite gonna be enough, I'm certain about that, but I do think with a little bit extra work around and about out here, that probably, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. There's a little bit more sand gathering right here, and I think I'll probably be good on that front, and then we can actually complete the roof. That finishes off the roof. Again, it is a weird roof, man. This is a weird house, but I'm sticking by it, man. I am sticking by the weirdness. For now, these very massive open doors right here is actually just gonna stay. I don't even know if I even want to put in actual doors or if I just want to kind of keep it the way it is. That's just something that we'll figure out the further we go ahead. Maybe I'll change it, maybe I won't. I really do not know. In terms of this outside area right here, I think this is very much so complete overall. What I want to do is, if there's one thing that I would like to change, I would like to take lanterns on every single corner right here. Oh my god, there's another wandering trader. Second wandering trader, let's see what he's got. Well, good thing that he has nothing great. He does have birchwood, which I do not have, but it is what it is. I can't really use you for anything. You got melon seeds, is cool. Can't use him for anything. Have 0 emeralds, have nothing. So I'll take you for the leads though, I suppose. Sorry about this, brother. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. There we are. Thank you. At the moment right now, I have 8 pieces of iron. On a scale of 1 to 10, how dumb would it be to take every single piece? I actually have 1 more extra raw iron, but how dumb would it be to take every single piece of iron and turn it into lanterns? I'd probably say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a solid 10, so that's why we're doing it. Lanterns are the greatest thing that's ever been put into this game, in my opinion, so it seems worth it to me. Yep, just wasted every single piece of iron. I guess I got 1 left, which I can make a shield out of. But this right here is the decision I've made, and I'm sticking by it. I am proud. I think it's worth it. I don't know if I feel like it's worth it, but we did it. What I think my next step right now is, I think I want to first off remove this little boat. I think I gotta remove this boat as well. I gotta move this entire chest actually. All right, finally we have some use for the house. Finally, storage, here it goes. All right, so here's what my plan is for the time being. I want to turn some of this andesite into andesite slabs. I want to remove this boat right here, and then on the outskirts, I want to take all of this andesite and just fill it in, going all the way over like that. Then what I want to do is I want to do this all the way through so we can actually plant ourselves another field of wheat. And I'm kind of hoping that I don't even have to place any water around here, because everything will just actually be near water. Maybe that's going to be an issue in here in the middle. So I guess I just have to do a few of these all around. Yeah, it's all of 1 layer down, so I'll just have to do a little bit of that. Actually, it doesn't even seem like I'd have to. I might actually be, maybe, we'll see. Not really that important. We'll figure it out. Almost at day 25 and I am still using stone tools. I love it, bro. We're just going completely different this one right here. These 100 days is just very different. But yeah, so what I want to do is now I want to just grab all of these seeds and fill in this area, and that's going to give us another wheat field. All right, perfect. And I want to do the exact same thing on this side as well. And just like that, both sides are now complete. So when that's going to grow up, that's going to look a lot better. I'm probably going to end up adding some sort of wall going through here. I do think that will look kind of nice. I suppose what I actually could do is just take all of these right here, all of the andesite, turn it into andesite walls, and just run it through from over here and just all the way through. This could actually end up looking somewhat decent, I suppose. Yeah, so then I just, instead of having cobblestone out here, I just remove these, and instead we just make them andesite, I suppose. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that works I just need a bit more andesite. I do not have enough. It's definitely not on some Gordon Ramsay stuff, but I do think we've been cooking it a little bit right here. I do think this looks rather solid, man. I'm actually surprised, you know. You never really know what's gonna happen when you go into these builds. When you just go fully on freestyle and just literally try whatever, sometimes it turns out horrible and sometimes it turns out decent and sometimes great. This one, I felt like turned out decent. I'm happy with this overall, man. I really am. Oh, we do have another little bird out there. Wait, let me just get a few more seeds. 26 seeds should definitely be enough. Okay, I actually used 20. That's crazy. That is crazy. He really made me use 20. That's, dear God. That's perfect, man. We got, I like that, bro. Both of them boys here. Let's go. For now, I don't really have any massive plans with this house as of this moment. But now we have the house, so now we can just kind of start doing a few other things. Bro, I have so many sheeps. Look at this. This is actually insane how many I have. I'm gonna melt this one piece of raw iron down so we can actually get a shield. The fact that I've not even made a shield or anything yet just tells you everything you need to know. I don't know why. I'm just, yeah. We're doing what we're doing and let's just stay proud of it. Okay, so now what do? What I think I should do is I should probably start making my way down into the mines. And inside those mines, hopefully crossing my fingers, I will start actually finding a decent amount of ores because I literally have nothing. I am as bare can be. This is actually insane that I'm even still going on day 25 and I got nothing. Hopefully we won't have to run through too many stone axes anymore. It would be nice to not. Oh, you know what, man? We got so many sheep. Let's kill a few sheep so we can actually have some real food. 36 pieces of mutton. That's got to be enough. All right, that's a really good sign right there. I can see some sort of rails, so let's probably actually just throw this down to probably pop on my shield for safety. Let's try and go down and see if there's there's a lot. There's a lot going on. Let's try. Oh, what? Oh my God, did that creeper just go through the water? Hell no, don't do that. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter too much when it's in water. Okay, so where's that skeleton? Oh no. Oh no. Bro, I'm reacting so slow. My reaction time was so slow right there. I should have died. Bro, I deserve to die right there. What am I doing? Okay, I'm at least somewhat safe right now. As long as we don't have baby zombies. That's that's the game over. Okay, there's a skeleton down there, which is not necessarily an issue if I could just kind of stay away. Let's try and block this off for my own sake. Oh, iron. I like that. I need that. Lots of skeletons down here. That was my first stop. Day 25. First. Bro, what is happening in this run? I don't even know. This is outrageous. Baby zombies. That's my biggest fear in the entire world is baby zombies. If you've ever seen any of my other videos before, you will know that's a giant fear of mine. I see a zombie villager, which is extremely rare, so therefore I will play this safe and I'll actually try and capture this guy inside the boat. Oh my God, diamond. Oh yes, that is huge. The spider is coming. Spider is coming. Oh, yep. Do that, man. I'll take it. I will take it. Step number 1 right now, I should probably make myself another axe because I'm going to run out of durability. Baby zombie is just kind of running around, not doing too much, so that gives me an opportunity to just kind of move around here and do a little bit of lighting up for my own safety. Got a creeper right there. It's not necessarily too bad. There it is. Thank you. Taking that guy out is just a favor to me. Okay, whatever spawn this is a really good spawn. It's a massive open cave. Hopefully, crossing my fingers, this will lead to a bunch of different ores. That would at least be very nice. I think there's a geode right in here. That's awesome. I don't really know if I care about going around grabbing a geode right now, but that's actually really good. That could give us some sort of building material for future stuff. Is the zombie villager gone? He might have either despawned or died. If either of those things happened, that would suck, and he might have died. Okay. That's on me. I should have probably gone for him a little harder. Oh, there's a lot of iron. Look at this. There's iron everywhere around here. Bang. Oh, damn. I need this so bad, man. I'm so tired of stone tools. I don't know why I decided that it would just be a good idea to just build a house and just care about nothing. But I committed to it, so I did it. Oh my God, look at this, bro. Iron everywhere I look. there is more iron. I already have 19 pieces. Maybe I should actually go and grab that diamond. I completely forgot about that. That would be nice, right? Probably not the worst idea. I'm also slowly but surely already running out of torches because I'm spending them like crazy. No thank you. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, 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 no. I have absolutely no armor. I cannot take damage. I gotta really watch out. I have made this place at least somewhat solidly safe. As I say that, I'm looking at mobs, but just overall... Okay, never mind. It's not safe at all. I'm just lying. No, don't. If this thing blows up my diamond, bruh. You wanna see a grown man cry? Blow up his diamonds, especially his first one. All right, is it just gonna be a 1? I'm expecting so. Oh my god, it's not. There's more. It's 2 more. Oh my god, there's more. Oh my god. Okay. Gotta make sure there's no creeper sneaking up on me. I don't like you. Thank you. Just as long as you get away, you can explode all you want, my G. All right, come on. One more. 3 diamonds is what I will happily take. I was expecting 1. I see this as a massive win. I'll probably actually grab some of this as well. Okay, I've already ran out of torches, so I can't really stay too much longer. And there's not really going to be any coal at this level down here, so I'll kind of have to go back up. So I just quickly went to bed because I saw there was a thunderstorm. It literally hit on my house, but it only hit the glass. Dear God, that's lucky, man. That could have burned down my entire house. That could have been so bad. That's lucky, man. I will count myself very lucky for that. I hate thunderstorms, man. They seem to be very common, though. I think this is already like the 2nd or 3rd one. That's crazy. 26 pieces of iron means that we can definitely start getting a little bit of armor. So let's make ourselves a chest piece, a pair of pants, a helmet, and some boots with 2 pieces left over. Only 27 days and we finally got full iron armor. Wonderful. We are also going to make ourselves a diamond pickaxe because we'll kind of need that. Now that we have that and I've gotten myself a few more torches, what I think the next play is to make myself down into the mines once again in hopes of if I can get, I believe it's, well, it's 2 more diamonds because I want to have an enchantment table so I can just throw on some quick enchantments and everything. Let's grab ourselves a boatload of wood so we can have it on us all the time, and then let's just go down into the mines once again and hopefully we can get just 2 more diamonds. And then also I need to find a little bit of lava so I can actually get some obsidian because we already have the leather for books. So books is completed. We just need the diamonds and the lava. All right, where do I feel like there might be jackpot in terms of diamonds? I feel like maybe up here could actually be quite crazy. It seems like it's a giant open area. All right, lot of mobs around here, but very open. No way I am not finding diamonds around here. No way. I suppose lighting this area up is pretty nice if I ever do decide that I actually will need a mob farm, because this is gonna take up a lot of that efficiency. Dear God, it's kind of scary down here. Look at this. So many. I like to see that though. Iron, thank you. Oh, so this right here is leading once again down to the mine shaft, so it's all just connected. That is the first diamond. Probably also the only diamond I'm gonna get right now, unless there is more than 1 in here. Oh my God, there is. Oh my God, there's a lot. I don't even know if you can see it. There's a few. Oh my God, there's a lot. Oh my God, it keeps going. I don't care. I am very happy. I am very happy. This is absolutely massive. This gave me 6. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, because I have 0 torches left. I have spent all of them. I've tried to light up as much as I possibly can. This is absolutely massive. I expected it to literally only be 1 and just kind of be like a little bit mad about it. But the fact that there is 6 is so massive. Now, the only issue now is we need to find lava, which shouldn't be too terrible. There's definitely going to be lava somewhere around here, but I don't think I've literally seen any lava yet, except that 1 piece that I did grab with my bucket. Okay, there's another piece right there, but that's also just going to be a 1. Well, I need more torches before I can go through this. Once again, that's the issue, is torches. Come on, baby, let this be a few. Come on, 1. Oh my God, it's a lot. Oh, yes. How many? I don't even know how many this is. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. That is going to be something. I think that was 6 or maybe 8. Nah, that was 8 because I had 6 left over. That was 8, bro. Holy. All right, there was also some up here. I've just been running around lighting this entire area up and I found a bunch of diamonds. So there we go. How many? Ah, just a 1. It's all right. I'll take a 1. They look pretty solid though. That puts us at 15 diamonds. So we can actually start spending some diamonds so we don't have to save every single... Oh my god. No way. Oh my god, there's more. Oh, wait, what? What? No way. Okay. First, oh my god. Creeper, if you blow up my diamonds, I will be... No, 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 don't. Don't. Oh, thank you. There we are. All right. Oh my god. How many diamonds, bro? This looks like a lot. It actually looks like a decent amount. Am I safe? All right, it seems like I'm safe. Let's start off with this one right here. That's 1, 2, and 3. Oh my god. 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. 7. Wait, where was the other one? Okay, right here. That's probably just a 1 though. I'm taking it. I don't care. A 1. Oh my god, it's not. No way. Alright, let's get it, bro. Let's absolutely get it. I am very happy with this. That puts me at 24 diamonds. Jesus. I literally had 6 diamonds 2 minutes ago. Literally 2 minutes ago, I had 6. This cave is crazy. Now all I needed to show me is some lava, though. But it has not done that whatsoever. It has not done that, so that's a little annoying. And as I say that, it does show me 1. So now... I'm seeing a lot of 1s in terms of lava, which actually is not necessarily a bad thing. I have that one right there, another one back over where I came out from. That means that in theory, yeah, I mined up 1 piece of obsidian earlier, that one that I had upstairs that I made a few clips back. So that actually, oh my god, and there is literally 1 right there. That is it. That is all we need. We can now make an enchantment table. Okay, let's just quickly have you explode. Thank you. Okay, this cave is actually amazing. It just like keeps on going. Everywhere I look, it just literally keeps on going. Okay, we're gonna start off by grabbing these diamonds though. No, what am I saying? This lava for obsidian. Put down our water right here so we can grab this lava, pop it in right there, and then take this. There we are. Thank you. Mine that up real quick. Awesome. That brings me to... Wait, let me just make a bunch of torches real quick. That brings me to 2 pieces of obsidian. So then now all I gotta do is figure out where this one is falling down from, which is right there. Oh my god. Oh. No! Are you serious? No! Are you serious, bro? I can't believe I did that. Are you serious? No! No! God damn. Oh, man. I hate my life. I hate my life, bro. Why? There is no way, bro. You know what, bro? That's perfect, man. Not every single 100 days video you watch should end up actually having the person survive 100 days. Because then the real question is, do anyone actually ever not complete them? And well, here is your answer. I certainly don't. Apparently, I'm terrible at it. And this world was so awesome. Bro, look at this build. I love this build, bro. This is so cool. It actually, like, it's grown on me so much, and I was gonna actually expand on this and make it bigger and cooler, and this island as well. Oh, man. Oh, damn, bro. This makes me sad. This makes me so freaking sad, bro. I was doing a lot of work, actually. This is really annoying, bro. I was doing hella, like, mining around down here, trying to, like, gather materials, and... oh, man. Look at this, bro. Come on. Are you serious, bro? Well, I guess like and subscribe, and hopefully I will actually survive the next 100 days. Come on, man.